Hello dear students, welcome back to the Vinayaka Educom with Mitesh Surti. Dear students, today we are going to learn about chapter number 3, Company Final Accounts, in the subject of Elements of Accounts Part 2 for the class of 12th Commerce. So dear students, first of all, let us know how many marks will be asked in the board examination from this chapter. So the answer is an example of 11 marks in section F will be asked in the board examination from this chapter. Dear students, you are thinking that why we are directly move on to the second part of elements of accounts. So let me tell you that an example of 11 marks will be asked in the board examination from this chapter. That's why we are directly move on to the second part of elements of accounts. Chapter number 3, Company Final Accounts. Let us see the introduction of company final accounts. The industrial revolution has multiple the production of forms or types of business has changed. Company form came into existence after industrial revolution due to limitations of proprietorship and partnership form. Various parties, just like shareholders, directors, creditors, investors, employees, etc., are connected with the company. Financial statements of a company are of utmost importance for all parties. They give a true and fair information about financial performance and position of a company. Therefore, they are to be prepared as per given form and format by Companies Act. In this chapter, we will study about preparation of balance sheet and statement of profit and loss of company as per Companies Act 2013. And now it's time to prepare a specimen of balance sheet of company. Dear students, in 11th standard, we are studied the final accounts of proprietorship. In that case, we were prepared balance sheet is in horizontal form. Half of the part of left side is called liabilities and half of the part of right side is called assets. And now we are going to prepare a balance sheet for company final accounts. So the only difference here is to make it not horizontal form but make it in a vertical form. So let's start. The first and main column is for particular. Second column is for not number. The third and fourth columns are for amount in rupees. The first and main heading of the specimen is equity and liabilities. There are three titles of equity and liabilities are as follows. The first title is shareholders funds and there are two subtitles of shareholders funds, A. Share capital and B. Reserve and surplus. The second title of equity and liabilities is non-current liabilities. And there are three subtitles of non-current liabilities are as follows. A. Long-term borrowings. B. Other long-term liabilities. And C. Long-term provisions. The third and last title of equity and liabilities is current liabilities. There are four subtitles of current liabilities are as follows. A. Short-term borrowings. B. Trade payables. C. Other current liabilities. And D. Short-term provisions. The note number for each subtitles has to be written in the second column. The second column is just for your information. So we will just give a note numbers here to each subtitles. We will get detailed information about it in our college studies. And the total of equity and liabilities. Now it's time to discuss about the third and fourth column. Both columns are for amount in rupees. So here we will write the amount of subtitles in the third column and the total amount of subtitles will write in the last column as the amount of title, and in last the total of all the titles is called the total of equity and liabilities. Due to lack of space, only half of the specimen is displayed on this page. The rest of specimen is on another page. Now it's time to discuss about the rest of specimen. So the second and main heading of the specimen is assets. There are two titles of assets are as follows. The first title is non-current assets, and there are four subtitles of non-current assets. A. Fixed assets, and there are two types of fixed assets. Number one, tangible assets. Number two, intangible assets. B. Non-current investments. C. Long-term loans and advances. D. Other non-current assets. The second title of assets is current assets. Second title is current assets. And there are six subtitles of current assets are as follows. A. Current investments. B. Inventories. C. Trade receivables. D. Cash and cash equivalents. E. Short-term loans and advances. And F. Other current assets. Once again, discuss about the numbers. The note number for each subtitles has to be written in this second column and the numbers is continues from the previous page. Now it's time to discuss about the third and fourth column. Both columns are for amount in rupees. So here we will write the amount of subtitles in the third column and the total amount of subtitles will write in the last column as the amount of title, and in last the title of all the titles, and last the title of all the titles is called the total of assets. And now finally the whole specimen of balance sheet is here. You can see the first main heading is equity and liability and the second main heading is assets. Now it's time to talking about subtitles. The list of details in each subtitles are as follows. Number 1, shareholders funds. A. Share capital. There are two types of share capital, equity share capital and preference share capital. B. Reserve and surplus. List of details of reserve and surplus are as follows. Surplus of statement of profit and loss, general reserve, securities premium reserve, capital reserve, reserve fund, workers accident compensation fund, investment fluctuation reserve, loss as per statement of profit and loss. Now, second title is non-current liabilities, and the subtitle of non-current liabilities is first A, long-term borrowings. List of details of long-term borrowings are as follows: debentures, long-term loan, bond, public deposit. B, other long-term liabilities, and the list of details of other long-term liabilities are as follows: premium on redemption of debentures and premium on redemption of preference shares. The third subtitle of non-current liabilities is C, long-term provisions. The list of details of long-term provisions are as follows: Provident Fund, Gratuity Fund, Pension Fund, Workers Savings Accounts, Workers Profit Sharing Fund. And now the third title of equity and liabilities is current liabilities, and the subtitle of current liabilities is the first is A, short term borrowings. The list of details of short term borrowings are as follows: short term loans for less than 12 months, bank overdraft, cash credit. The second subtitle of current liabilities is B, trade payables, and the list of details of trade payables is the two trade payables, creditors and bills payables. And the third subtitles of current liabilities is C, other current liabilities, and the list of details of other current liabilities are as follows: outstanding expenses, income received in advance, unclaimed dividend, outstanding interest on debentures, call in advance, advance received from customers. And the fourth subtitle of current liabilities is D. Short term provisions. The list of details of short term provisions are as follows: provision for tax and proposed dividend. Now move on to the assets, and the first title of assets is non-current assets, and the first subtitle of non-current assets is a fixed assets. List of fixed asset. There is a two type of fixed asset. Number one, tangible assets, and the list of details of tangible assets are as follows: land, buildings, plant, machinery, furniture and fixtures, vehicles, tools and equipments, leasehold assets. And second fixed assets number is intangible assets. So the list of intangible assets is goodwill, patents, trademark, copyright, license, software and franchise. Dear students, kindly take a screenshot to the list of details of balance sheet and note down this in your notebook for the preparation of balance sheet. And the second subtitle of non-current assets is non-current investment, and the list of non-current investment is provident fund investments, debenture redemption fund investments, fixed deposit, government securities, unit of mutual fund, shares and debentures of other company. And the third subtitle of non-current assets is called long-term loan and advances. So the list of long-term loans and advances are as follows: loans to employees for more than 12 months, custom deposit, telephone deposit, electricity deposit. And the fourth subtitle of non-current assets is D. Other non-current assets. And the list of other non-current assets are as follows: debenture discount, advertisement campaign expenditure, research and development expenditure to be written off after next 12 months. And the second title of assets is current assets, and the first subtitle of current assets is current investment, and the list of current investments are as follows: shares and debentures of other company, government securities, unit of mutual fund, marketable securities for less than 12 months. And the second subtitle of current assets is inventories. The first inventories, the list of inventories is stock of new material, stock of raw material, stock of semi-finished goods, stock of finished goods, stock in trade, loose tools, spare parts, consumable stores, and goods in transit. And the third subtitle of current assets is trade receivables, and the list of trade receivables are as follows: debentures and bill receivables. The fourth subtitle of current assets is cash and cash equivalents, and the list of cash and cash equivalents are as follows: cash on hand, bank balance, checks and drafts on hand. And the fifth subtitle of current assets and the list of short term loans and advances are as follow: loan advances to suppliers for less than 12 months. And the last subtitle of current assets is other current assets, and the list of details of other current assets are as follows: prepaid expenses, income due but not received; advertisement campaign expenditure; debenture discount; research and development expenditure to be written off during 12 months. So dear students, prepare this specimen of balance sheet as the first step of preparing final accounts of company. Dear students, if you like this video, then click on the like button and share it to all your friends and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, bye.